What's going on, lads? It's your boy Cameron here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So today we are doing a Chicago Bulls realistically fantasy rebuild, I guess you could say. So we're going to be rebuilding the Bulls in a like semi-realistic, semi-fantasy. Basically, I'm going to rebuild the Bulls in ways I see fit. Doesn't have to be realistic, doesn't have to be not realistic. It's just whatever goes. So I'm just basically going to try and make the Bulls great again. And let's go straight down to the draft lottery. So this is just the start today. I've simulated the rest of the season and the playoffs and all that. The Clippers won and Kawhi won Finals MVP, if you guys were wondering. So let's see what goes on here. We do have the projected first pick, which is saying something, and we move down to 5 because we have fantastic luck. So yeah, we moved down to the 5th pick, so that's not going to be handy for this rebuild, but it's alright. Jim Boylan, you are going to be fired, lad. You are fired. And if we can bring in like who's the next best head coach? Logan Schmidt, Luke Wallace, Oliver Gordon, Jason Kidd. Okay. Could I sign Popovich? If I can bring Greg Popovich onto this team, that would help it out a lot. And then if we just go, oh, Randy's only got a C. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll bring him on for a season. And then if we go to an assistant GM and pick up... Oh, we almost picked up the wrong guy. Picked up Michael Williams. We should be okay. We got all 3. Can we afford a good assistant coach? We can. Thank you, Bulls. Thank you, guys. Let's go down to the draft where we have the 5th pick in the draft. So we have a lot of cap space, and I would very much appreciate moving on from Tomas Satoransky because that contract is, and Cristiano Felicio, those contracts are huge. If we could possibly just like get picks in return. Atlanta, you guys are amazing. Trevor Ariza, still a stupid contract. So Atlanta, you guys are amazing. Amazing. Thad Young's contract is also really stupid. I don't want to pay him that much money. But besides from those guys, we have a lot of young guys on rookie contracts. So we could go after someone very good in either this free agency or next season's free agency. We could get 2 firsts again from OKC. If we could get someone that's decent-ish. No, Draymond Green's making a lot of money. I don't want to give up a first for him. So if we can possibly, so we're going to go to OKC and just get 2 first-round picks for Thad Young because his contract is something that I do not necessarily want to be paying for this season. So what picks do we have? We have the 5th pick and the 13th in the 2nd round. So let's go to the draft and see who is available. Hopefully we can pick up like a good point guard. I mean, we got Kobe White. But we can pick up even RJ Hampton or James Wiseman. We could probably... then we've got Lowry at the 4, Wendell Carter at the 5. Who's at the 3? We got no one to play the 3. Zach LaVine at the 2. Kobe White at the 1. At the moment, I'm looking at probably RJ or James Wiseman, and I'm probably going to be leaning towards RJ Hampton because Wendell Carter does progress alright in this game, whereas Kobe White doesn't. So I'm gonna go RJ Hampton for our team as our new starting point guard. I'm sorry, Kobe, but Kobe will be coming off of the bench. For a 2nd round pick, I will just pick up this guy here. He's a point guard as well, but we could probably send him down to the G League and trade him next season. So LaMelo, Theo, Anthony Edwards, Cole Anthony, and RJ Hampton were all the top 5 picks. Rookie signing, RJ Hampton, and that guy we are going to be signing. Otto Porter has accepted his player option. That's dumb. His contract is real big. We might be actually keeping him though, because he is a very nice wing player that we could probably use off of our bench or starting at the 3, depending on how we feel. Do we have guys here? Denzel Valentine and Chris Dunn. All right, so my plan for this season is to be bad again. Hopefully, we are able to do that. I'm going to be re-signing Denzel Valentine and Chris Dunn. I am planning on being bad. Hopefully, we are able to do that because if we can't, then our plan has gone to poo. But we've got to be bad. Hopefully, we can get like a good draft pick next season and then go after like a Kawhi or someone Kawhi, Giannis, Paul George, anyone who's in free agency there. So we're gonna just see what goes on. So we've got plenty of point guards. I'm going to admit we have a lot of point guards. We don't have a lot of shooting guards though. Small forwards we should be okay. Lowry can play the 4, and centers we are okay. So we need another 4. If we could trade like these 2 point guards down the bottom there, If we could trade those two for like a power forward, why not? So like Ryan, I won't use, and same with Winston. Does Chris Dunn has no trade clause, doesn't he? I think okay, no he doesn't. If we can move Chris Dunn for like a power forward, that would be dope. If we could, that would be really, really good. Trey Lyles as a backup point guard, a backup power forward. Sure, I'd pick up Trey Lyles for a backup power forward. So we're trying to be bad this season. That's our game plan. Like, how long does Zach LaVine have left on his contract? He's got 2 years, so we should be all right. I am going to sim down training camps. I'll see you guys then. We have 2 training camps here. We're going to go down to untapped potential, and we are going to be giving it to Wendell Carter and probably Lauri Markkanen. See what goes on there. Hopefully those all work out for us. Advance to the next season here, and let's see what goes on. I'll sort out a rotation. I'm not going to make any trades. I'll see you guys then. Rotation for this season is an RJ Hampton, Zach LaVine, Otto Porter, Lauri Markkanen, and Wendell Carter starting 5. We then have Kobe White, Daniel Gafford, Chandler Hutchinson, Denzel Valentine, and Trey Lyles coming off of our bench for this season. Let's just see the scoring options here. Zach LaVine, Markkanen, and RJ Hampton. Proficiency, we're going to go with a defensive system only because I'm trying to be bad. We're trying to be bad this year, so that's the only reason I went with defensive system. Although, I could just go balance for now. Yeah, I'll change it to balance. Power rankings, I'm pretty sure the Bulls are probably going to be real low. Oh, not as low as I thought, though. Okay, 13, 2K 3, and Eric have us at, what, 13. So, let's see what goes on. Hopefully, we are bad this year. If not, then we're in a bit of a troubled spot. Do we have our first round pick? Let's make sure we do have our first round pick. We also have the Hawks, the Spurs, first round picks. They're top 10 protected, but they're first round picks nonetheless. So, I'll see you guys after this season. So we go 26 and 56 on the season. Giannis was the MVP. LaMelo Rookie of the Year. LaMelo 6-man. Kawhi Defensive. Ja Morant Most Improved. And Brett Brown Coach of the Year. Brett Brown Coach of the Year, sorry. Chicago Bulls, anyone on these teams? No, there is not. Do we get any defense? No, we do not. And we do get RJ Hampton, all rookie first team, which is nice. But that's our only rookie. So we did not make playoffs. Let's see where we ended up this season. Hopefully it's down the bottom of the league. Yes, we're the bottom. We have the odds for the first pick, which last time it didn't work out for us. So hopefully we can get lucky this season, but normally we don't. So Zach LaVine had 23 and 3, Lauri Markkanen 17, 7 and 1, 15, 5 and 4 for RJ, 11, 3 and 1 for Otto Porter, 8, 10 and 1 for Wendell Carter, 7, 3 and 0 for Trey Lyles, and there's all the stats for the rest of our team. Team stats here, points per game. I think we're probably down the bottom, aren't we? Yes, we were the worst offense, and our defense. Okay, our defense was kind of okay. It was still pretty bad, and our differential was worse, wasn't it? Worse by a lot. So yeah, we definitely deserve that first pick. I'll see you guys with the champs. So the Lakers win the championship, and LeBron James won Finals MVP. So let's go down to the lottery and watch us not get the first pick. Because, we actually have chances for the third pick as well, but that's top 10 protected, so we're not going to be getting that pick. And the Spurs actually got it, and we fell to 4, so that's even better. So we did have that Spurs pick, but because it was top 10 protected, we do not get it. So, but we do have the Atlanta 23rd pick and the 4th pick. So we had the odds for the first pick twice, and we haven't been able to get it. So that's a bit upsetting. We need a new trainer for this season. Sean Navarro seems like a good option. Thank you. Let's go down to the NBA draft here and see what we can pick up with our 4th pick. Hopefully someone good. So we've actually literally only got 2 people signed to our team at the moment, so that's going to be fun. Looks like we're drafting someone, and then we could probably use all our assets for like a superstar, I guess. See what goes on here. So San Antonio Spurs have the first pick, which is kind of upsetting. We really wanted that first pick. But see who's here still. Okay. I'm going to be taking Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Hear me out, because he is a small forward, power forward, small forward. He can play the 3, which is what we need. And he has a ceiling of Dennis Rodman, which is really, really good. So I'm going to take Jeremiah Robinson Earl from Villanova. And then we're also going with our 23rd pick. I don't know who I'm going to pick up yet. Let's have a squiz. Might as well be like Aaron Mayo or Abe Rodman. Abe's an actual small forward, so we might be able to use him in like a pick or in like a trade or something. But Cade Cunningham, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Green, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and Evan Mobley were the top 5 picks. We are going to be signing those 2 blokes up. Team player options, we are going to bring back all of those guys there on our team. Qualifying, Lowry and Denzel, sure, will offer both those guys contracts for the next season. Moratorium here. We have a lot of cap, and we're going to be offering Giannis Antetokounmpo a deal to play for the Bulls, and he wants to come to the Bulls. Let's go. Let's go. That's actually huge. That's huge. That's huge. All right. Because we're almost guaranteed Giannis, I want to see, because he can play the 3 or the 4. So we've got we need to re-sign Lauri Markkanen, which we can just match. So hopefully we can, we are not guaranteed because we have to re-sign Lauri. Lauri Markkanen is someone that we really should probably be bringing back. Are we able to agree both of those guys? Please. Please, can we get both of them? If not, that's actually going to be real handy if we can do that. That's going to be really handy if we can get Lauri Markkanen on that cheap deal. Yes. All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. We got 8 mil, and then we could afford another free agent in like a Gobert, which could be handy. Who's our starting center? Wendell Carter. So like Rudy Gobert or Bam Adebayo. Bam, probably more Rudy Gobert, but although he wouldn't be best alongside Giannis. We actually got Giannis. That's huge. So what we could do now, because we've also got Lauri Markkanen as well. So we've got 2, 3, 4. We probably need another. We do need another small forward. So what we're gonna be doing is playing Giannis at the 3. That's right. We're gonna be playing Giannis at the 3 position. And is there a small forward that we could possibly bring onto the team, like an OG Anunoby? That's not bad. OG Anunoby, bring him onto the team. Or like a Michael Porter Jr. even. He wants a lot of money though. We only need to free up 8 mil and then we can afford him. Like, who's on a stupid deal? I don't think anyone's here on a stupid deal that I don't want. Yeah, no one's on a bad deal. That's the thing. So if I get rid of like those 2, because I'm probably not going to be using them, we can get like 2 firsts, which is a salary dump. Thank you, New York. I'll take those 2 first. That's a salary dump a little bit. How much money do we need to free up now? 10 mil. All right, sure, mate. So we could go with a Kelly Oubre Jr., which isn't bad, which is actually kind of decent. I'll offer Kelly Oubre a deal. Hopefully, he'd like to come onto the team. If not, that'll be upsetting. But Kelly Oubre does want to come onto the team. So we are making some strides for this team here. Now what we can do we have any guys in free agency who we do actually have bird rights on? No. Luke Kerno, renounce rights on him, lad. Let's renounce rights. So we got 2 mil in cap room. Okay, so how much money do I have to free up for a max guy? 22 mil. It's not going to happen. Jarrett Allen's restricted. Michael Porter Jr. has got 12 offers. Lonzo Ball. I need to free up 25 mil for Lonzo though, so that's not going to happen. What if we gave up Kobe White? Which is something that I don't necessarily want to do, but it could lead to something. No. Okay. All right. I'll figure something out here, guys. If not, I'll see you guys at training camps. So we managed to pick up Ja Morant for RJ Hampton, Kobe White, and 5 firsts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 firsts to get Ja Morant. Thank you. So we've got Ja Morant now, so that's real good. That's going to help us out a lot. Gee whiz. We've got Ja Morant and Giannis and Zach LaVine. We could maybe upgrade at the center, but like I kind of don't mind having Wendell Carter at the center, but let's just have a squiz. If we gave up Wendell Carter, anyone want to give us a very good starting center that we can contend with? Anyone at all? Anyone? Mitchell Robinson and Victor Oladipo is actually kind of a good deal, you know? Okay. The thing that I'm liking the most is probably Oladipo, Mitchell Robinson, and then trade away Oladipo. That's just what I'm thinking, because Mitchell Robinson is a very good starting center for not a lot of money. So I'll do that, and then we can move Oladipo and not so much Zach LaVine. Oladipo and, say, Damian Lee for maybe a better backup shooting guard. Buddy Hield's pretty good. Spencer Dinwiddie and Karis LeVert. That's pretty good. That gives us depth. And that gives us a backup point guard and a backup shooting guard. So I'm going to do that trade as well. So now we should be okay. So we've got 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, 2 small forwards, 2 power forwards, and 2 centers. So we should be alright. I'll see you guys at training camps. Training camp time, where we actually have 3 this season. And we are going to be giving it to our starting lineup, more than likely. And then a bench in Karis LeVert. Yes, I would like to see Karis LeVert get better. And probably even Spencer Dinwiddie. Although he's already an A, so I could give it to like a Gafford. So I'll give it to Daniel Gafford. I'm going to sort out a rotation. It's going to be very fun. I'll see you guys with it sorted for this final season. All right, rotation for this final season is Ja Morant, Zach LaVine, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Lauri Markkanen, and Mitchell Robinson starting 5. We then have Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, Chandler Hutchinson, and Daniel Gafford getting minutes off of our bench. Oh, and Jeremiah Robinson Ellis, sorry, coming off of our bench. We have Giannis, Ja, and LaVine as our scoring options. Proficiency is still a balanced system. I need to change the coach's preferred system, which I'll do after. We are projected 1 seed, 3 seed, and 1 seed. So let's see what goes on. I'll change the coach's preferred system. I'll see you guys with our record. Okay, so for this final season, we go 54 and 28. Giannis won MVP, Bol Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, 6th man, Anthony Davis, Defensive, James Wiseman, Most Improved, and Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year. So do we get any Bulls? We do get Giannis All-NBA First Team. Do we get any other Chicago Bulls? We do not. We do get Giannis All-Defensive First Team, and we probably don't have any rookies either. Oh no, we do get Jeremiah Robertson-Earl on All-Rookie Second Team, so that's really cool. We finish as a 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's see how our team did. Plus stats wise, 26.4, 12 and 7 for Giannis, 23 and 3 for Zach LaVine, 18, 2 and 8 for Ja Morant, 13, 6 and 1 for Lowry, 10, 1 and 2 for Karis LeVert, 10, 1 and 4 for Spencer Dinwiddie, 9, 9 and 1 for Mitchell Robinson, 5, 4 and 0 for Daniel Gafford, and Chandler Hutchinson, Robertson-Earl's stats there. Team stats here. Points per game, we were second. Our defense was about 7th, and our differential was the 3rd best differential in the league. So if we go across to here, coach game plan, we want to run a 9-man rotation, please pop, if that is possible. And then if I go here, and we should be okay if we do something a bit like that. That should be very, very fun. Let's simulate round here against the Atlanta Hawks. Let's see if we can beat Atlanta here. It is the 3 vs 6 seed, but knowing my luck, I wouldn't be surprised if we get eliminated in the first round. Not gonna lie. If we get eliminated in the first round, I would not be surprised. And we actually don't. We actually win in 6 games where we take on the 2-seeded Celtics. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if we get eliminated here, although we do up 2-0. Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we get eliminated again. I'm not going to be surprised. Okay, we win in 6 again, and we're taking on the 4-seeded Sixers, who have Ben Simmons, Tybalt, Michael Porter Jr., Al Horford, Joel Embiid, Aaron Baines. Okay, they have a decent team. They have a pretty decent team. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if they beat us. Not gonna lie, wouldn't be surprised. Game 7, and we win Game 7, and we are taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in the finals, who have Kobe White, Dylan Brooks, Kawhi Leonard, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jonas Valanciunas, RJ Hampton, Brandon Clark, Jordan Clarkson, Cody Zeller. Ooh, okay, so this team is actually real good. I have a feeling we're probably going to lose to it, not going to lie. We're probably going to lose. We're going to go down 3-2 here. No, we go up 3-2. And we win in 6 games. Let's go, Giannis. Let's go. That's actually amazing. We win a championship for once. We had Giannis, Ja Morant, Zach LaVine, Larry Marketing, Mitchell Robinson, Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, Daniel Gafford, Chandler Hutchinson, Jeremiah Robertson-Earl. Our entire starting rotation, our entire rotation was an 80 overall or above. So that's awesome. Hopefully you guys all have enjoyed me rebuilding the Chicago Bulls. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We hope to show your support for the channel, and trust me, it'll be absolutely amazing if you guys could do that. Personally, on a personal level, it'll be absolutely amazing. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Hopefully you guys all have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.